All right, time for the lesson of the day before we drop back into another review period. And I'll probably use the review period to do some other lessons. I've been reading a lot in the back. It's been very insightful. Stuff I haven't read before. So, lesson number 80, let me recognize my problems so that it can be solved. Let's do this. How about that? I would like to have my problem solved. I'd like to only have one problem and have it be solved. If you are willing to recognize your problems, you will recognize that you have no problems. I wish it felt that way. Your one central problem has been answered and you have no other. Therefore, you must be at peace. Noted. Salvation thus depends on recognizing this one problem and understanding that it has been solved. One problem, one solution. Salvation is accomplished. Freedom from conflict has been given you. Accept that fact and you are ready to take your rightful place in God's plan for salvation. Your only problem has been solved. Repeat this over and over to yourself today with gratitude and conviction. My only problem has been solved. My only problem's been solved. My only problem's been solved. I'll say that a lot today because that's not how I'm feeling. My only problem's been solved. My only problem's been solved. You have recognized your only problem, opening the way for the Holy Spirit to give you God's answer. You have laid deceptions aside and seen the light of truth. You've accepted salvation for yourself by bringing the problem to the answer. And you can recognize the answer because the problem has been identified. You are entitled to peace today. I like that. A problem that has been resolved cannot trouble you. Only be certain you do not forget that all problems are the same. Their many forms will not deceive you while you remember this. One problem, one solution. Accept the peace this simple statement brings. In our longer practice periods today, we will claim the peace that must be ours when the problem and the answer have been brought together. The problem must be gone because God's answer cannot fail. Having recognized one, you've recognized the other. The solution is inherent in the problem. You are answered and have accepted the answer. You are saved. Now let the peace that your acceptance brings be given you. Close your eyes and receive your reward. Recognize that your problems have been solved. Recognize that you are out of conflict, free, and at peace. Above all, remember that you have one problem and that the problem has one solution. Separation. It is in this the simplicity of salvation lies. It is because of this that it is guaranteed to work. Assure yourself often today that your problems have been solved. Repeat the idea with deep conviction and as frequently as possible, and be particularly sure to apply the idea for today to any specific problem that may arise. Say quickly, let me recognize this problem has been solved. Let us be determined not to collect grievances today. Let us be determined to be free of problems that do not exist. The means is simple honesty. Do not deceive yourself about what the problem is, and you must recognize it has been solved. Okay, well, I already copped a grievance this morning. I went to a meeting this morning, and this guy kind of offended me, and I've already come to a place with other readings and working through that I can see myself in him, and I guess that's it, right? Like the Neville reading I did this morning said, don't think that you are what you are because of the world. The world is because of what you are, and that's what we're getting here. There's no separation. What I'm thinking, the kingdom of heaven is within me. What I'm thinking is projected out into images and people my world. So if I don't like something, it is somehow a piece of me that gets to be healed. And so I get to ask for forgiveness for that. I get to ask the Holy Spirit to heal me. And I get to say that this is all one problem and my problem's already been solved. So I'm just going to focus there. It's interesting that I had the experience this morning. It's interesting that I've already done writing and walked through to get to the place where I realized how this person was showing me something about myself. And I'm going to go focus on healing that and asking that to be healed. And now I've been given what I need to say all day to resolve it, right? My only problem's been solved. My only problem's been solved. My only problem's been solved. And I'm going to keep repeating that until I believe that as a true conception of myself and of my life. And it'll start to show up around me. Wish me luck. I wish you luck too. Please do it with me. We'll be so much more powerful if we do it together. Have a great day.